Yo. Sup. So if you clicked on this video, I assume that you're having a rough go of it in solos. And that's okay. I'm here to help. So in my mind, there are actually a couple of effective ways to play solo. You're going to have the more aggressive way. And then you're going to have the more passive way. Me personally, I tend to play more aggressive. That's just my play style in pretty much any video game I've ever tried or played. So my goal is then to obviously go solo into a raid, and play, well, 2 raids actually, and play each play style. So I'm going to play probably the first raid aggressive, and then the second raid more passive. And I'm going to try to narrate what I'm thinking and what I'm doing throughout, but I'm also probably going to cut through some of the dull or the irrelevant parts because I respect your time. Alright, so first things first, let's probably get rid of this kit. I want it to be as realistic as possible, so I'm probably just going to buy like a, I don't know, like an M4, like a shitty M4, CQBR M4 or whatever. If I can get this thing back on the damn wall. Yeah, so anyway, I'll probably just buy like a CQBR M4. It's pretty affordable, and I think most people can probably swing that at this point in the wipe. I'll take this backpack. This backpack's a good one. If you haven't watched my trades video, you consider going and watching that, because you can actually trade a cell phone for this. Pretty good backpack. Put a weapon on it, a couple of helmets, armor underneath. Not bad. Right, there it is. Yoink. We got a firing power of good. It's only, what, 34k? Not so bad. Good to attachment. This really is sort of preference, but if I am... Honestly, even with like the higher tier attachments, or the higher tier optics, I still like this more. Let's see. Let's grab just a sort of, you know what, let's just get a low end suppressor. And a reasonably I don't know, let's just do that. It's not that I can't afford more, it's just that I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible. Now, I might vary a little, okay? I'm gonna use M995, okay? I don't use crap ammo. And I would caution against using crap ammo, okay? If you're gonna splurge on ammo. So we'll use this weapon here, dope. Okay, I already have a set that I wanna use, an armor set. I'll probably just use something like this. And actually, why not? This is level 5 armor. Use it, it's good shit. I think you can get it from Maximilian for like 89k or something, you know? But if you don't want to use that, that's fine, use level 4. I would use no lower than level 4. She's ready. I would also always recommend buying a flashlight, alright? These are only 13k. And if you've ever been on the receiving end of one of these, you know that it blinds the shit out of you. Definitely worth rocking. Jesus Christ, what's going on? Right, whatever, there we go. Boop. Yay, join the raid. Tip 1 is going to be, make sure you turn your mic off. Okay, you don't want to be yapping, you don't want people to hear you. Is that a scav spawned over there? I think that's a player. That's a player. We're gonna try to kill him, because we're playing aggressively. Gonna get behind him. Got him against the ropes. Frantically trying to heal. Smoke grenade, huh? I like it. There we go. Easy clap. Alright, so by the way, Caveman, shout out. I've not had a single crash since you fixed the servers. Okay, so that kind of harkens back to the 5 tips video. You wanna rotate. Homeboy still thought I was over there. So I rotated. Clapped him. Drag his body. This is a tip right here, which I'm sure you all know. Drag your loot to a safe location. Adidas bag, huh? Actually need some food. So, let's see right there. The keen viewer will realize that my loadout has changed slightly from when I first started, and that's because I have died. 2 times to be exact, while trying to make a decent, aggressive video. Or clips, whatever. So, obviously there's risk, okay? I mean, I'm not saying that this is the way to play for everybody. It definitely isn't. I'm gonna make my way to Villa because I hear gunshots over there. Remember, playing aggressive, I have to take every fight. Homeboy had a level 4 helmet and whatever the hell this is. What is this? Ugh. Alright, so up here is also a player spawn. These little basketball courts by this house. It might be basketball courts, I don't know. Little fenced-in area. How about that? Thought I could get up there. Remember, boys, shoot and pivot. Right there. Right there. I just kind of caught him with his pants down. Although, that's probably a good example of somebody who plays passively. I'm not sure if he had anybody, so I'm trying to be a little careful. I'm gonna go ahead and load this other grenade up right here. He did have a vest. And this, always take those syringes, man. I love those things. And I like these vests too. They're level 4. I mean, they're not the best, but they'll do in a pinch, right? Hey, what's the #1 rule to gunfights in this game? Shoot and pivot. That's right. Onward to Villa. Alright, so it looks like the scabs are still here, so that's a good sign. So it probably means that no PMCs are here, or have been here. Yet. Hit registration in this game's a little weird. But I'm pretty sure I was hitting hands. You don't have to, like, compulsively pack your mags like I do. But it helps. Stomach's getting a little rumbly, so I'm gonna munch down real quick. That's a tip, by the way. Anytime your hunger gets yellow, your stomach gets yellow, you're gonna lose stamina. It's very important. So make sure you keep at least your hunger topped off. I haven't seen like the functional importance of water yet. I could be missing it, but I haven't seen it. Like, it doesn't like decrease your stamina bar or anything. And since nobody's at Villa, let's be some loot goblins, baby. You're gonna notice me pass up a lot of stuff that you might want. Actually, you know what I do need is bandies. That you might not pass up. Bro, I'm done with my quests. I don't need anything for my hideout, so... However, I do like getting the figgies. There's a key right there. Nice. What kind of key is this? I didn't bring a mica, so I don't know. Shit. That's another tip. Don't forget your effing mica. I could go back and probably grab that one, or one of those micas off one of those guys I killed, but not worth it. Don't care. Looks like we got some shooting over at the mall. Alright, so keep in mind, playing aggressively does not necessarily mean playing stupid. Since whoever was shooting probably just heard that, since they were in earshot of me, I'm not going to make a beeline there. I'm going to wrap around. And it's also possible that at this point in the raid, I mean, how many minutes have elapsed now? Like 10? It's also possible that we got folks over there at the motel. Motel, office buildings, from the opposite spawn, so... bear that in mind when you're pushing fights where people could be. You don't get tunnel vision. And I'm not gonna make that big push because I've got nothing driving me right now, right? I haven't heard gunshots in a while. There's a very good chance that whatever I heard is no longer good information, right? They're probably moved on at this point, so I'm just gonna hang here for a second, hear what I hear, see what I see, Go from there. Alright, I'm gonna move on. Mall is not generally a smart place to go solo, so I'm gonna try to avoid it unless, you know, I hear fighting over there. Then I am bound by this video to go engage it. So realistically, I do err sort of on the aggressive side in my normal playstyle if I'm playing solo, but it's really sort of a mixture of both. There's certain times I'll play passive, certain times I'll play aggressive, but if I see a target of opportunity, I'm pretty much always engaging. I'm gonna wrap around the backside here, behind the big screen. Alright, looks like the sniper scav is on top of the motel, which is a good sign. Well, not necessarily. It means that nobody's really probably here. Dropped him. See the sniper scav looking at me, so I'm gonna boop, do that. Put the tree between me and him. Another great tip is use cover, right? It may seem obvious, but I swear it's not. I see plenty of people standing out in the open. Including me in that first engagement. I was kind of confident, kind of feeling myself, you know? Got a pack of mags since I'm back here and I got a little bit of time. How was that not a headshot, bro? So remember, the primary focus of this video is not necessarily to hit loot spots or loot or anything like that. It is to engage and kill players. And sort of maybe walk you through a little bit of my thought process when I'm in gunfights, and hopefully that helps you a little bit. And how to survive, basically, playing aggressively. So I just heard gunshots. And that was... where was that? Like over there on the other side of bridge, I think. So I'm gonna go check that out. Gotta look at the time, too. Okay, so we know what those probably were. Player scabs... keep this in mind. Player scabs spawn in at 29:30 and 19:30, usually. So, and I have not seen a player scab yet spawn over there. They always spawn in farm, so the shots that we heard were more than likely just a player scab being a dumbass and getting shot by scabs. Probably. Yeah, if somebody was up there in the locked room or the second floor of office building, I'd be effed right here. Not a good spot to be in for that. There's a scav on the bridge down there. I haven't heard any more shots. Scav's gonna spot me in just a second. I want to limit that commotion for as long as I can, because I'm trying to see if they shoot any more up there. I thought I just heard somebody. I'm gonna go around back. I did hear someone. Was it just the scav? I got spooked by a freaking scav. Man, I forgot how nerve-wracking solo can be. Heard gunshots. What's that mean? Sounds like it's a mall, doesn't it? Let's go check it out. Looks like an AI scav up there at Yellow House. And this looks like a player right here that I'm about to come up on. Looks like he's crouching. Yeah, it's a PMC. Check him out. Look at him. What are you doing, brother? Oh, no. Yeah, I just snuck up on that guy. Not much you could do. Might have been the guy we heard shooting earlier, actually, huh? And shot from all directions here. Man, these scabs stray super fast. Got some commotion going on over there. I'm about to run out of ammo. What kind of weapons you have, actually? You know what? I'd rather have this. Methinks. Let's check the time, actually. Alright, 23 minutes. We got about 4 minutes before they start spawning behind me here. Alright, scab right there. I don't want to give away my position. Not if I'm stalking. Alright, don't see anything, so... Like I said, playing aggressively doesn't necessarily mean playing stupidly, so... We're gonna fall back. Single fire. Jesus Christ. Bro. Chill. I'll tell you one thing that might need to be a little reworked in this game, honestly, is how quickly you deplete your calories for hydration. It's crazy. Alright, remember we saw scabs up here at this yellow house, so we're gonna have to make some noise more than likely, unless we can just kind of slip past them. Yep, Jesus Christ. Scab scared the shit out of me.
I'll break your bones. Smell your fear.
Alright, we spent a lot of time in this raid so far, and it looks like probably in the next 1 minute, player scabs are going to start spawning in, and we're like right here where they spawn in, and I don't really want to be that guy who kills a freshly spawned player scab today. Sometimes it's fun, but yeah, I'll pass this time. So we're just going to go to Exfil. I'll try to bring a friggin' Micah in next time. I do not want to get Exfil camped, so I am being careful. Because people can get on the back of this bunker right here and just be cheesy little dickheads. Doesn't look like anybody's back there though. Yay. 17 kills. Alright, I got 1, 2, 3 players, 3 PMCs. Rip. Bear in mind, before I got a decent raid like that, I was playing hyper aggressively and I was killed twice by 3-mans. So, you know, take this with a grain of salt, and especially at this point in the wipe, I was using M995. Like I said, I mean, I'm using stuff that's like, I think, realistic for most of you at this point. And the 3-man teams that I ran into were friggin' kitted to the gills, okay? Altons, okay? Like, I think he had this. Not the mall boss. They had those, not the mall boss armor, but still. I mean, this is level 5, right? The pin on M995, 4.6, you know, it's just tough. It's tough. Oh, you see that gold figgy? Huh? You jelly? I would be. So, not much. Like I said, not necessarily a loot run. If I'm really just trying to make money, you already know, baby, I'm doing them scabby poos. Alright, now, for the second portion of this video. The passive raid. I'm going to play this the complete opposite way I played it last time. I'm going to be a coward. Oh, no, don't. Jesus. I'm going to be very cowardly. I'm going to try not to engage anybody at all unless absolutely necessary for my rat survival. Well, let's go. This is the weirdest spawn ever. Holy. Okay. So, I forgot a Micah again. Son of a bitch. Or some extracts. Farm road. Okay, cool. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and say that if you're going to play passively, like I'm about to this raid, that it's probably because you want a quest, right? You want to get your tasks done, you want to get in, get out. And although I've completed all the tasks and I don't have any quests anymore, I'm going to synthesize a task for myself. Let's see. What do I want to do? Let me think. Okay, I got a good one. Let's say this task this imaginary task that I've got is to make it to Wyeth's farmhouse, which should be a poppin' POI at this point because it's still pretty new, and discover the cellar. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so route's going to be important, right? Actually, yeah, route's going to be important. I'm going to take the outskirts. Unfortunately for me, and this spawn might be pretty tricky, right? Because people are going to spawn on either side of me. And it actually might be a good idea to wait. I'm thinking maybe behind the big screen. Alright, Sniper Scav is up. Hope he doesn't aggro on me. I'm going to try to leave him up as an alarm. Okay, we've got multiple scavs here. Okay. gonna wait here and chill. Got 42 minutes right now, so I'm gonna let some time pass, let the people move, do their things, and then I'm gonna move and do my thing. I hear gunshots. Those are close. I hear Silent Boy all the way over there. Those are close. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody came around the back of this. So I heard the silent gunshots originally, like from Villa area. And now they're getting closer to Motel. So I think this player that I'm hearing spawned over there, like probably toward Palm Hill. Again, we're playing passively, so what are we doing? Waiting. Jesus. Okay. What time is it? 35 minutes. I'm gonna start making my way toward the farmhouse. I'm gonna rest here for a sec. Okay. I'm okay with moving if you are. You said you are? Okay, let's go. Remember, the name of the game is passive, okay? Moving quietly, moving slow. You don't want to run face first into a bullet, you know? I do not see that guy that I heard earlier from behind the screen. It's kind of weird. I figured he'd still be around somewhere. But I'm pretty sure that he's going, like, toward where I gotta go to Exfil. Or, you know, the farmhouse area. There's a scab down there. I would like to avoid that engagement right now. Oh, well, too bad. It got brought to me. Alright, so we've been found, right? We're gonna kill this guy down here and this guy right here.
Break your bones.
Jesus, come on, bro. You're such a bitch. Finally. Okay. Now that we've shot, and even though we're suppressed, Scav shot at us and they are not, we are going to roach the fuck out. We're going to get as far away from that area as possible. Remember, we are task-oriented boys. So I'm probably going to go the weirdest and most indirect path possible to the farmhouse. Just to avoid all possible conflict. And right now, it's 30 minutes, 46 seconds in the raid, so that means here in about 1 minute, player scabs are going to be spawning on top of us. Alright, so player scabs are spawning in right now. While they do that, oh look, I have 2 sausages left. Remember, keep those calories up so you can run. What is this? I can't eat it? Oh, okay. I'm gonna give the player scabs time to get out and go to the mall or wherever they're going. Shit. Alright, honestly, I think that's probably long enough. Likely to encounter some resistance here at Farmhouse, just because it's kind of a hot spot right now. Probably gonna see some player scavs. Oh, look, blue wall, out of bounds, hell yeah. That's what you like to see as a rat right there. Because you know, nobody's gonna be behind you. I see the green smoke, boys! Too bad I can't go there directly. Alright, there's the farmhouse. Let's cautiously make our way. Scav right there, AI. Boop. Alright, so I feel safer about this way, because I just came from that way and sort of cleared, right? So I'm going to chill on this side of the rock. Crouch. And we're just going to observe for a couple of seconds. See what we can see. See if we can see any player movement. Anything we should be concerned about. Okay, I see nothing. So I'm going to move forward, still cautiously. Taking the low ground right here, right? Because visibility is key. Or lack thereof. Alright, we're a little closer now. Not a bad time to sit and observe for a second here, too. Just take it slow. Take it slow. If you're task oriented and you're trying to get some shit done, take it slow. No shame in it. Okay, let's see what's on the other side of this. Nothing? Alright, so at this point, I'm going to cross the street. Pushes like that out in the wide open, out in no man's land, is exactly why you need to keep your calories up, okay? You need that sprint. I hear shots, but not at farmhouse. Extraction, we got 23 minutes. Alright, remember, we're just in here trying to find the cellar, okay? I hear somebody. Shit. Alright, here's the cellar. Alright, mission complete. Kinda doesn't matter if we die now. We have found the cellar. I'm gonna fix myself. And then get out of here. My arms! My poor arms. But while I'm here, since I got some time, I'm gonna pack these mags. Oh, yo, he had the AK with the drum. That could have been bad. I'm sorry, man. That sucks. I know. That sucks. That was not even the goal, brother. I was not trying to PvP. Alright, mission complete. Let's get the fuck out of here. I feel pretty confident about this area since I just came from it, but you never know, so I'm still going to be pretty cautious, but not operating with the abundance of caution I was using before because I just came from this area, so. Good shit. Alright. Mission complete. Sorry to the scav I killed. What was it? Jim Boob. My bad, bro. Alright, so that's kind of the two ways that you can play. How you play is really going to be dependent upon your goals. I would say that if you are more task-oriented, to just go ahead and play more passively, kind of like the last one. But if you're just trying to have fun, PvP, get gear from other players, first one's the way to go. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, if you want to crouch around the whole map like you're auditioning for a stealth game that nobody asked for, then be my guest. But I think realistically, 90% of the time, the way you want to play is somewhere in between those two, and that's kind of where I exist. So take that for what it's worth. I hope this video has helped you some. Being solo is pretty effing scary, man, so I can't blame anybody for wanting to play more passively when they first start. But the goal, I think, is to transition to more aggressive play, right? So if you play more aggressively, you're taking the fight to the enemy. If you adhere to certain principles, like I've talked about in my 5 tips video, which I'll link in the description, you're shooting and moving, you're confusing them, you're engaging them. Okay, when you push people, when you get aggressive with people, they panic, and when they panic, they make mistakes. All right, they're playing your game, you're not playing theirs. It's a better way to play, in my opinion. Mix some aggression in with your passiveness, and you'll be good to go. Like I said, I hope it's helped you some, and if it has, drop a sub. I appreciate it.